Hey guys, this is Dwight here at Tire Spine. We're going to install a 32x10x15 insert today. This is definitely a two-person job, both parties using a spoon. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is lay it over on its side traditionally and then twist it up onto the tire itself. The key is, what you're finding the whole time is you want to get the bead over the insert. So one person does here, another one right here back on the back side that's angled over. You want to push up, and while the person that's got it twisted pushes down in there. You have to work the spoon over a couple times, get it up over its edge, and he can move his as well. The biggest item that you're fighting the whole time is the tire bead itself of getting in. Same process before. Every so often flip it over so you can see the insert trying to find its way out. Step on it, push it back in the tire carcass, extend. And again, keeping this on top of the tire is going to make it easier, one, to hold, and two, push inward to get the insert into the tire.
To make his life a little easier while I'm spooning to get the bead up when he comes towards me, I'll push in with him to assist him.
When you're doing this, you start out with a little bit of lube, about a quarter to half of the insert. The lube's not for anything other than helping to ease insulation if it slides past the tire bead. We already had some of it done before the video started. We're to a point now where we were holding where it was dry, now needs to go in. So just take the lube, put a light coat on it. Suggest leaving the last little bit dry so you can continue to push and use it. Now you're about to the point where there's not much you can actually do with your hand anymore. What you want to do is let the spoons do the work, and also the other person that was pushing before. This last little bit, it's hanging in again, it's fighting the bead. What I'm going to do back here is get it up over the edge of the bead of the tire. You can see the spoon can do a lot of your work for it. Now I'm going to go back to the same method we did before on everything else. We're going to use a scissor jack to get the rest of the remaining insert down into the tire. It should fit in there. If not, it's a little bit of pushing down on it will get the clearance you need. You can see you got a scissor jack here.
It takes several passes at this big of a tire.
Because of the size of the insert being a 32 and then a 15-inch hole, most of the time the jack don't have the clearance to do it. So we got here, we got a piece of wood or anything flat to give us our little bit of extra room. Flip the jack over, we're gonna hit it, and then that'll push the rest of the insert down in. the insert in, one thing we did is the side that was in the tire was lubed. The side that was not, that we were still working with, we left the end dry. Keeps the jack from sliding out on you. It gets back to this point here. Most of the time, it won't go all the way in, so we have a little bit of a standing up gap like this. This is where you can lube that part of the spine, and then go back to using the scissor jack to get the rest of that down in there. There you have it. Your gap's in, it's closed. Next thing you do is just lube the insert, pop your wheel in, and you're good to go.